What's up, guys? Llamapen here, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 game flaws or bugs that have been in the game for at least 5 years. Every once in a while I run into a glitch or game flaw and wonder, wow, I can't believe this still hasn't been patched out of the game. Sometimes they're just minor things, other times they're potentially game-determining bugs, and other times they're just frustrating. But here we go. To start it off is a glitch I'm not sure some people are aware of. This glitch first came to my attention when 3v3 Club was first added into the NHL series, which I believe was NHL 18. It's hard to believe it's been that long since that game mode was added, and it truly is its own unique game mode. Aside from the obvious 6 total skaters instead of 10, penalties also work totally differently. So for one, certain penalties like boarding and charging are just not even called, but also anything that is called a penalty results in a penalty shot. You've probably noticed in past years that if you get a penalty shot and time in the period runs out before you score or before the other team gets the puck, the clock will automatically stop at 1 second. What you might not have noticed is what happens after the penalty shot when play resumes. So in the past, instead of counting down to 1 second, the clock counted up to 2 seconds and then back down to 0. If you're thinking this isn't really a big deal, most of the time you'd be right, but consider that with 1 second left, there's basically a 0% chance that you can score. But 3 seconds is absolutely enough time. So if the skater fails to score on the penalty shot attempt, this is going to result in an offensive zone face-off for that team. You've got enough time to win the face-off and shoot, or possibly even win the face-off and dish it off for a quick one-timer. It's enough of a difference to matter.
Why do they have time for that?
Dude,
except for that one.
The fake 1 second.
I forgot about that.
Still a thing.
Every year I download the game and look to see if this glitch is still in the game, and for the 7th year in a row, it looks like it is. This next one is a much older issue that's been in the game basically as long as I've played it, and that is being able to go backwards in penalty shots and shootouts. This one is so old that you tend not to think about it because we've all just kind of accepted the way this game works sometimes. So obviously during penalty shots and in the shootout, it's illegal to move your momentum backwards and away from the net. Obviously there's some kind of gray areas where the skater's moving kind of sideways or maybe moving the puck back, but they're still moving forward. And it can be a little bit of a judgment call at times, but there are times in this game over the years where another skater or even myself just clearly move away from the net, or maybe the player even loses the puck and physically skates back to pick it up, and the play isn't blown dead. This seems like one of those things that you'd think would be pretty easy to fix, and they obviously have it down like 90% of the way. If you just skate back, like straight backwards with the puck, for instance, you'll get called every time. But it's these little stops and micro movements that for some reason sometimes don't get registered, and it's just unfair to goalies who have it hard enough as it is. And speaking of goalies, this last one is a problem that has forever plagued the game in every game mode and in real hockey, if you think about it, and that is goaltender interference. So goaltender interference has long been the most inconsistent mechanic in this entire game. I've seen instances where damn near entire teams slam into the goalie and nothing is called. Then on the other side of it, I've seen instances where maybe the goalie came out of the net and initiated contact and loses it and then gets scored on, and the goal is called off for goalie interference when it really shouldn't be. This one is trickier because I don't really know how you fix it. I'd say almost any time the goalie is out of the crease, I only want to see goalie interference if the skater physically goes for a hard body check. But in the crease, I think there should be a lot less leniency, It's tricky as well because shoot and hit are on the same stick, and this has definitely caused some problems over the years as well. But the way the game determines goalie interference has been pretty darn bad for a long time, and like the real NHL, it's not getting much better. I'm glad I'm not the one tasked with figuring out how to fix this, but I do hope this is something they can focus on. Anyway, these are just the three main things that have been rattling around in my brain that frustrate me. But can you guys think of any others? What broken mechanics have been in the game so long that you're just kind of used to it? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one.